Hey, I'm Pauline, and today I have another book haul because I have a problem. I do. So if you happened to watch the graduation tag video that I did, you know that I was graduating, and I did on Saturday. And for graduation, my parents got me a Kindle! So the Kindle that I had been using for past ebooks that I've read was my dad's Kindle because that's the only Kindle that we had in the house, and I would just borrow it when he wasn't using it. And my parents decided to get me my own because I just need one, guys. I just do. And I'm very excited. And it was such a surprise. Like, I didn't even know. Like, my parents asked me, like, a while ago, like, what I might want. And I was like, well, I kind of need a Kindle. And they were like, oh, okay, maybe. And then at dinner, they're just like, here it is. And I was, like, floored. So excited. I have it now. And since I got a Kindle, I basically stayed up all night looking at free ebooks on Amazon. And I went a little insane because they were free. So I was like, I need them all. Obviously. They're free ebooks. I'm getting them. And I only got 8 books. I could have gotten a ton more. I stopped myself when I got to 8. I was like, okay, I need to not do this. Because I have these are so many books. Like, when am I going to read them all? And I already have like a huge TBR pile and a huge list of books that I want to read over the summer. So I'm like, I can't get that many books. So I stopped myself at 8 books. I would have gotten so many more. But you know, I just can't read that many books. 8 books. Okay, let's go. The first book I got was Frankenstein by Mary Shelley because I've been wanting to read this for forever, and since it's like a classic, it was like free to download on your Kindle, and I was like, I'm getting this. Yeah, I'm really excited because this is on my list of things I want to read over the summer because I want to read the classics. So got it. Yeah. Oops, how do I do this? Still figuring this out. I don't even know what I'm doing. Next, I got Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte because, like I said, I want to read classics. And I've heard really good things about Wuthering Heights, and it just sounds cool. And, like, everyone talks about it, and I'm just, like, in the dark, so I'm gonna read it. I don't even know what it's about, kind of, vaguely. But doesn't matter, does it? Next, I got Sweetness by Lindsay Page. And just a side note, a lot of these other ones are indie books because they just are, and they all look really cool, and I kind of want to read more indie books because I'm an indie author and I feel like I should support other indie authors, so I'm really excited about this. Anyways, this looks cute. It's a contemporary, and it's just a contemporary romance about a girl who meets a guy. Basically. Yeah. It looked cute, so I like that kind of thing, and I want to read more contemporary, so yeah. Next, I got Gone by Christine Kersey, and this looks really cool. I'm excited. I think it's called like book 1 in the parallel trilogy, so it's about parallel universes. I'm pretty sure this girl, I don't know how this happens to her, but she wakes up in a parallel universe where everything is different, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think there was this thing about it was illegal to be overweight, and it sounded really interesting because it's kind of taking our society's views on what we look like and just blowing it out of proportion, and I just thought that was really interesting, so I'm excited to read this. Looks really cool. Next, I got Glimpse by Stacey Wallace Benefiel, and this looks cool. It's about this girl. I think it's set in it's kind of a contemporary, but it's kind of paranormal. It's about this girl who meets this guy, and they basically fall in love, and what happens is she starts having visions about how he's going to die, and so I guess she knows how he's going to die or something like that. And some crazy stuff happens and they have to deal with that. And I just liked the idea about sort of premonitions and figuring out if it's true or not and what to do about it if it is true. So yeah, that's why I got it. It looks cool. The next book I got is called The Girl Who Kissed a Light by Skylar Dorset. And I'm not really sure what this is about. I know this is a prequel to a book that's coming out in June called The Girl Who Never Was. And I think it's kind of this paranormal fairy tale type of thing. Not 100% sure, but it looks cool. This isn't an indie book. This is published by Source Books. So it's not really an indie book. But it looks cool, and I really like this cover. It's kind of the reason I got it. Because it's just cool. Can you see it? Trees, the light. It's really awesome. It's an awesome cover. Yeah. Next I got Breaking Rules by Tracy Puckett, and this sounded really interesting. It's contemporary, and I think it's about this girl who has kind of followed the rules her whole life and been sort of this perfect sort of girl, and then she has this rule about not falling in love. She doesn't want to fall in love. She doesn't want to get into that because she's just sort of scared and it just is out of her comfort zone and she just doesn't want to. But she meets a boy and they fall in love, obviously. So it sounds cute, and I think it's set in a college setting, which is nice because I'm going off to college and I kind of want to read books more about college-age students because it's just interesting. Yeah. Next I got Unenchanted by Shonda Hahn, and I don't even know what this is about. I just like randomly got it because the cover was kind of cool, and it says an unfortunate fairy tale. And I like fairy tales and I like fairy tale retellings, so I think it's sort of a dark fairy tale retelling, which sounds awesome. I love fairy tale retellings. I think I've said that a lot, actually. But yeah, I'm excited about this. And I kind of like this cover. It's really cool. Especially for indie books, because indie books tend to have weird covers sometimes, but this is a good cover. So yeah, those were all my Kindle books. Ooh, this has been very fun. I've been on this like all the time. It is great. And I can like check my email on here. I can do everything. I can watch movies. I'm having so much fun. So much fun with this thing. And I am a first reader for my publisher. She sends me like first 3 chapters of like books that she's considering publishing, and I read them and tell her my thoughts. And I can download them on this and read them. I don't have to be like glued to my computer, which sucks because I'm like sitting in a chair like on my computer reading. Like reading on your computer is not fun. So I can like read this in bed and just take it wherever I go. I'm so happy about this thing. And this is not a Kindle book, obviously, but I'm including it in this book haul because I just got it like a day ago. And it's The Inventor's Secret by Andrea Kramer, and I talked about this in another video, but I'm doing a read-along of this book with a bunch of other people. There's going to be a live show on June 14th, 8 o'clock Eastern Time on Andrea the Book Addicts channel. Just wanted to mention that again, but yeah, this is why I have this book, and I'm including it in this book haul because I got it. Anyways, that was my ebook haul. I will probably be doing reviews of these books because lots of them are indie authors and I want to support them, so I will be talking about them when I finish them. Probably not for a while because I have so many other books I have to read, but whatever. It's very exciting. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these. I'm curious to see if you've read any of these, especially since they're indie books. Or if you've read any the classics, the Frankenstein or Wuthering Heights, because I'm excited to get into those. Because I'm excited to get into classics and see what I think about them. And yes, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.